Hi, everybody. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Thumbnail. I learned that from Natalie Love. Shout out to Natalie Love. I am so glad to be back on here, to be seen, to be just, alive, just here. So I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on and share my thoughts with what's going on here in the great state of Texas with the whole winter storm and Governor Abbott's no mask mandate and reopening of the entire state of Texas. So, if you don't know, I live in Houston. I live in one of the most diverse cities and one of I think, the fourth largest city in the US. And apparently, Governor Abbott took it upon his happy self to open the state of Texas at 100%. So that means bars, clubs, swimming pools, restaurants, all that's open. So you can go and walk and lollygag all over. And he also said, "Oh, well, you don't have to wear masks either." As we all know, we are in the middle of a pop of pepperoni. That's what I call it. We are still in the middle of a pop of pepperoni. And here are my thoughts on the situation. Personally, I abhor Governor Abbott. I am not a fan of that motherfucker at all. And yes, I cussed, and there will be some cussing in this video. Uh, and I think what he's doing is not only stupid, but it's a great deflection. And he's playing to his base. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. He's playing to his base because he knows that people in rural areas typically vote, more conservatively. He knows that people in blue areas like Dallas, like Houston, like San Antonio, like Austin, right, don't really care for him. And especially Houston, which is why I moved here in the first place. Houston is a blue state. Houston's not a blue, or not a blue state. Houston's a blue city, excuse me. And he knows that. And he also knows that COVID-19 affects and effects people of color more than it does. Not saying that other people don't get it, that, no people of color don't have it. But what I'm saying is he knows that it affects us on a greater level. So basically, what he's trying to do is kill us. And I don't know about the rest of y'all. Where's my mask at? Here it is. But I'm masking up. I'm sorry. Listen. Nope. I'm masking up. See? Hold on. Let me show y'all. Because I don't give. Here we go. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't. I really don't give a golly goddamn about him doing this mandate. I know you guys can hear me. I can hear myself through this. So this is not an issue. But thumbnail. But but no, I'm not. I'm not risking my life because here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna have to wash this now for that makeup on it. But here's the thing: I live alone. I am a disabled person. I have cerebral palsy. I was born with it. Okay, cerebral or cerebral, whatever you want to call it. And my thing is, for someone like me, the last thing that I need to do is get sick. So I'm not a fan of this. I think this is ridiculous. I think this is a plot because let's be real. Now, here's why I mentioned the whole deflection thing. So, as we know, 2 weeks ago, yeah, two going on three, Texas had their winter storm. And let me say this. When I use the term winter storm, like when I say that, I'm not saying it to negate from the people that passed away from it because the little boy that passed away from hypothermia, the mother of three, and her children that died, so many folks that died of carbon monoxide, like just on and on and on. And even now, people are still without water, without power. It's not over with. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm from the Midwest. I moved here from St. Louis. Okay. And for me, The winter storm wasn't that much, and I'm gonna tell you why. It wasn't that much because I had gotten used to living in the Midwest. I lived in the Midwest for 18 years. Shout out to St. Louis, East St. Louis, and Belleville, Illinois. Now, but but I and O'Fallon and Fairview Heights and anywho, so I was used to that. I was used to, sub-zero temperatures. I was used to 10 below. I was used to all of that, like the wind chill being -3. So for me, it wasn't that big of a deal. But for Texans, that was a big deal for them. So the sucky part for me was not, because luckily for me, I wasn't without power for long. I was only without power, I would say, for maybe a day and a half. Yeah, because it was like late at night. It was Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning, and I noticed that my power was out. But then Wednesday morning, my power came back. The only negative thing that for me that sucked major ass, and I would never wish this on anybody, was I went 7 days without water. So and mind you, I had water, but the water I had was very little. So just imagine 7 days for a week. I couldn't wash my ass. I couldn't wash my dishes if I cooked something. I couldn't cook. I couldn't clean. I couldn't flush my toilet. I couldn't do any of the things that I and so many of us take for granted. But that goes back to what I was saying. He's deflecting this. He's using this to deflect from what he did, because he did an awful, awful job. He and the senators of Texas, along with the fat cats in the energy industry. And the thing of it is about Houston and Texas in general, it's an energy town. It's an energy state. It's frequented in oil and natural gas. Trust me, I've done events for people that work in the oil and natural gas industry. So yeah, you know what I mean? And like people have said, Texas has their own grid, their own power grid. Okay. So instead of you doing the right thing and fixing said power grid, okay, so that way the fourth largest city in the US can be prepared for this kind of weather. No, what do? You let the fucking thing damn near collapse. You let millions go without power and water, and you let people die. So for me, I I don't blame the weather. I don't, because trust me, here in Houston we got less than an inch of snow. I think Austin got 8 inches of snow. And if, trust me, comment down below. I really want comments on this video. Oh, and let me hold up. Let me sidebar. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment, and most of all, make sure you subscribe. Thank you, my sugar bears. That's my nickname for y'all, sugar bears. So, um, so what was I saying? Oh, so something that could have been really prevented had you not used natural gas and coal, which are basically fossil fuels and things like that. And had you actually said, you know what, let me do solar energy, because in the beginning of all this, they blamed the wind turbines. Wind turbines can operate at -0. Don't believe me? Ask Germany, ask Denmark. Just saying. So yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. So now that people have, the whole thing about it has died down a little bit. Now this bastard's like, oh, well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do no mask and we're gonna open Texas at 100%. You wait 3 to 4 weeks from now, it's gonna be a shit show, and we're gonna have to go back in lockdown all over again. So I'm not a fan of it. I'm still masking up. I'm still social distancing. I'm still having my hand sanitizer, which I actually have right here. I'm still doing what I have to do as a concerned citizen. And as somebody who wants to be healthy, I don't want to get sick, but I don't want people around me being sick either. So no, you can kiss my ass with that. And like I said on Twitter, if you follow me at the real Leo Brown, honey, and I said this directly to him, you can kiss the blackest part of my ass. And I meant that. Excuse me. So that's my thoughts on that. So those are my thoughts on the whole, you know, winter storm and Governor Abbott thing. That bastard. Anywho, so update. So I do plan on coming back and doing more videos more often. I'll just be honest, I'm really inconsistent. And that's because, Not only am I inconsistent as fuck, like I said on my community wall, I am, but also I have my own business and I'm running that, then I do events and things like that. And, if the world was open, I probably would be traveling. I love to travel. So, just life gets in the way. And I'm gonna be really honest. It's not that I don't enjoy interacting with y'all. I love it actually. But there are often times where I don't think of what I should talk about. Like I don't know what to talk about. And also there are times where I'm like, I don't feel like editing a video. I don't feel like putting on makeup. I don't feel like getting in front of this damn camera and talking, you know. So the consistency factor, that's where that comes in at. But I'm gonna try my damnedest to do things that I think you guys would enjoy. I'm definitely gonna start back doing the readings again. I'm gonna start doing lives again. I'm thinking about doing mukbangs. I'm not 100% sure if I should. I don't know. I would love to do maybe like a weight loss mukbang because most mukbangs that I've seen are like stuff that I would love to eat, but I would never eat it on camera. I would never eat like an 8-piece chicken meal on camera. No, sir. I would eat it in private, but not on camera. So I would love to do. I don't want to do makeup tutorials because personally, I don't want to look like Patrick Star and Manny MUA and James Charles, and I have a video about that thing. Um, so I'm definitely gonna do the celebrity readings. I'm definitely gonna do. I'm probably gonna do mukbangs, but I'm not gonna do like you know traditional mukbangs. Like I'll probably do like a weight loss one or like a cheat day version of it because I am trying to keep myself together. I do have a lot of things I want to talk about, and I'm also going to do story times because I had a friend of mine. He was like, you have a lot of good stories. You should probably put them on your channel. So I think I am going to do that. I'm going to start doing story times, and also I want to get you guys involved. So comment below. Let me know what you would like to see. Like because there's only so much I can talk about the tarot and astrology, and I'm not even an astrologer. I'm not an astrologer at all. Um, and I may do videos about the paranormal, like my paranormal experiences. I may do that probably around the Halloween, probably around the fall. So we'll see. We'll see where my mind is at. We'll see. But let me know in the comments below what you would like to see. Like, let me know because I definitely want to get you guys involved. I don't want to do television reviews. I don't want to do maybe movies. I may do movie reviews because I actually do like. I'm more of a movie person. I'm not really a television guy, believe it or not. And you would think I would be because, like, I am, but I'm a retro television, like a different world, the Golden Girls. What's something that I watch pretty regularly now? That's television based. Living Single. I watch things like that, but I wouldn't want to review that because I'm like that's something that, you know, yeah, that no, I don't think I would want to review that. But maybe movies. I may do movie reviews, so we'll see. Um, and also, I decided to stay in Texas for one more year. I currently live in Houston, and I have to say, I don't regret living here. I do like it, but I will say this: I don't think that Houston's my forever home. But the one thing that I am really trying to do, especially as I'm getting older, because I will be 40 in 5 months. Yay! And I'm actually happy about that. And that is, I'm really trying to remain open. Like whether it be Texas, whether it be California, whether it be Florida, Boston, like it doesn't matter, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. It could be anywhere in the world for me. That could be my forever home. I don't know. But I definitely am very much like the world is my oyster. I may do a video on that, on just turning 40. And so I may do a video on that. That just popped in my head. So we may do something about that. But I'm the one thing I'm trying to do is remain open to life, love, everything. Because I really honestly feel like with everything that has happened with COVID and everything that's going on in the world, the one lesson that I keep getting over and over is that you never know what can happen. That life is literally a crapshoot. So you might as well do what you want to do and do it now. But more importantly, do it now and do it well. And remain open in heart, remain open in mind, and remain open in spirit. So that's my goal right now. That's my main goal for myself. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to come on and give you guys a little something. I know it's been a minute, and I'm so sorry. But like I said, I'm inconsistent, and I guess for me, it has to move me. Like something has to move me. I'm not one of those YouTubers where I'm like, well, I gotta do it every week. No. I will let my YouTube channel collect dust if something doesn't move me or something doesn't, make me react, and I'm like, I gotta talk about that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be a gossip channel. I don't want to be a tea channel. That ain't me. I tried that. I tried that with Ratchet Video of the Week. I tried to do show reviews. That doesn't fit me. So my niche is more spiritual, current events, even though things change at the drop of a dime when in terms of current events. Maybe I might do movies. I might do mukbangs where I just talk and give my opinion on some stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And of course, I'm definitely going to do readings and things like that. And I definitely want to do lives where you guys can get, your sample readings and all that kind of stuff. So that's all I wanted to say. I just want to give you guys a quick little update. I hope all of you are having an awesome, awesome Tuesday/Wednesday, because it may be Wednesday by the time this is uploaded. But just wanted to do that. And before I go, I got to give a shout out to some of my favorite YouTubers. I may do a video about that too. Queen Lovely Lee, Melanie the Crowns. Got to give her a shout out because she's always shouting me out. I think it's so sweet of her. That's my daughter. That's my spiritual daughter. Come just for me, daughter. Come just for me. I have to give a shout out to Natalie Love. I love Natalie Love. Such a sweetheart. Like I honestly view her as like one of my girlfriends in my head. Like I really do. Who else? Oh, JD Witherspoon. Run, JD, run. If you are into gaming, if you're into comedy, if you're into just all kind of like variety, because he's a comic, he's an actor, he's a gamer. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that big of a gamer like I used to be, but he actually makes me want to play games. Like I live for him, and I love his podcast. I love JD Radio. So Run JD Run is good. That's my boo. I love him. I think he's great. And I love him and his wife Pilar. So sweet. I hope to be the kind of couple like that. I hope to have that. Um, Let me see who else. There's so many channels. Tom McGovern, like so many. I think I am gonna do a video about that, about my favorite YouTube channels and why they're my favorite and why you should check them out. So I may do a video about that. But anywho, just wanted to come on and now I'm rambling. I wanted to come on and just say hello, give you guys a little update. And like I said, I hope you're having a great Tuesday, great week, great Wednesday if you're watching this and it's late. And I will see you guys hopefully sooner rather than later. Bye.